really wants to marry me. I want to politely decline. I really, really want to, but I also don't know if I can. Like, if I can politely decline. I'm worried that my skills will just be like, you try to politely decline, instead you smack him in the face and you never see him again. That'd be like, frack. Although accepting his offer, I don't want to accept his offer, but I'm going to. I'm going to accept his offer, because I think it'll keep the kingdom more safe, because I cannot trust myself. Is that weird? Is that defeating? I feel like that's kind of defeating. But whatever, let's see what we can do. Accept his offer. Lodi! Justin's like, the hell? Grace, are you not aware that my daughter is only 14 summers? But I don't want to be married! Betrothal only, of course. There's no need for hurry. You have your coronation to plan, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I will be happy to offer my protection or advice. Jocelyn's like, I ain't having any of this. This is some bull. People coming for my daughter. Okay. We need to chill out with this willfulness. Yeah, let's become more cheerful and more yielding by playing with toys. Still gotta find a way to get into the treasury. Weekend holding up in your room with your favorite toys is childish, but you feel better. Damn, we're just too dang willful. This spreadsheet's getting frustrating. And they're still all, maybe they're just always at -2. Maybe I should just go into it. Even though they said, don't do that. Screw it, we're going into it. Let's try to get as much presence as we possibly can. Because like hell do I want to learn economics. Yeah, that willful penalty. Oh snap, it really doesn't give you anything. Like it takes the whole thing away. Oh, I thought it would be like, you lose 2, so you only get 8 out of 10 points. Welp! That's good to know. You literally cannot do it because you are too willful. Okay, standing in judgment, Kevin. Frickin' Kevin. Your Highness, the Slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister was it? You know, Corsan, the Duchess of Mid. Is she alright? She's fine. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed my brother and broke my mam's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back, she said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. Weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder's a serious crime, but let's execute her. Gonna make an example. Get in good with the aristocrats. Sorry, all the other lower people. Gonna execute her. Clearly guilty. Her life is forfeit. She will be hanged in public as a deterrent to other criminals. And by that, we literally mean other poor people. You'll not have me. She breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress, you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heaven golden ornament which you hurl in her direction. Aww. Missile flies way off its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guard step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Wow, that not only affirms my decision, because she did try to kill me, but also she kind of, you know, earned that. I did execute her, or threaten to. Well, you go, Elodie. You are friggin' willful all the time, so... I can't not be willful! Okay, so we really need to become a whole lot more yielding before we can do anything. Royal demeanor is at minus 99 now, so we're getting closer. We can now do economics. Okay, let's put everything we got into accounting. Maybe we can make a run at this anyway through the, the accounting route. I feel like I've made poor decisions. Although I didn't really like any of the other options, like, labor and prison. Done with it right away. It seems almost more just in a weird way. Okay, we've got an abacus. We're doing the maths. We start manipulating larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Look at us go. You're walking one day in the gardens. You hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. I'm bad at falcons, and I'm bad at divination. These are all things I put stats into. I put things into archery, and I put things into divination. But now it's not even enough to just have a little bit in divination. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to behalf of the people. We want a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Herbs and battlefield medicine have failed. I have stuff in both of those! We are not interested. Elodie, I swear to God. Ooh, that's a different way of looking at it. Making a run in the treasury. Okay, accounting failed again. Puts our mood as more willful again. So because our current mood is angry, so it's basically the main quantifier is whatever is your highest skill. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see if we can make our highest skill cheerful. That sounds lovely. Can't believe we failed divination. I'm so mad now. We had one job. We got hella military though. Not failing divination again. Let's put love into, where was it? Military, naval strategy. Or strategy. Naval strategy, going into it. You learn that the sea is not something you hold. It is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures you free travel while denying it to your enemies. So you read about well-known sights of bad fortune, wells turning sour, dry lightning, strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born, so on and so forth, and you've unlocked a new outfit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball. There will be dancing. As queen, you'd be expected to lead this procession, take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. Okay, so we are being actually told, foreshadowing what kind of skills we're going to need to get through this ball alive. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be ceremonial planting, giving a speech. So we're going to see if we can do that. Since you're not crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean not safe? Outside of the castle, you're less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. Will the Duke of Sedna be there? It's a traditional Novan event. Inviting your fiancé might be seen as a statement. Conversation failed. I can't even talk to my own dad. We're inviting Talaris. I'm gonna marry him. It's a statement I ought to send. As you wish. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brienne. I went to school with her. But she's a couple years older than me. Her mother's the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Let's talk to Pops. No, wait. We're still trying to manipulate our mood. Let's... I don't like any of these options. Play with more toys. Nothing bad can happen when you stay in your room and play with toys all the time. Priestess robe! Nice! Still looks pissed. Pistis priestess. Cool. So it's just a straight boost on top of everything. Nice. Doesn't boost like the multipliers or anything, just boosts straight up, which is good. Now we got meditation divination of 40. Perfect. Hey, we can do history now. Let's do some history. No, wait, we got the ball coming up. I'm so easily distracted by this spreadsheet. Why are spreadsheets so distracting? We've got good voice. I think we can give a speech. But our conversation kinda sucks. Or we can do dancing. Conversation or dancing. Let's put our skills to pay the bills into conversation. That's right, yeah? Public speaking, yeah. Okay. Let's do it! Oops, class is done. Excited. I'm excited that we get to be awesome faith lady now. Deep breaths, speaking loudly, clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of the room. Memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. Today is the procession and planting of the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I will parade and make a speech. I am not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. I'm going to make Dad proud. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Yeah! At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for a new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. Y'all got this. Shh, shh. Failed public speaking. All the words you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, and then turn away. Procession regroups to return to the castle. I thought I'd have one more day to practice public speaking, but nope. Nope, didn't at all. Didn't even get a moment. Now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Frick. I'm just gonna frickin' frack. Playing with more toys. Okay. Now our economics are real good. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna learn so many economics, and I'm going to go steal the diamond of all diamonds. Okay, there's controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. Okay, so we're learning some good stuff. You ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Welp, I'm here to fall on my face again. All around the world, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. I am the ruler. Oh, I'm not really the ruler of any of you, Ormar. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. Guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but look, the look in his eyes is so sad. I'm sorry, Talorus. I did not practice dancing. Sorry, dude. He bows gracefully, offers your hand, then leans close to whisper a quick question. Do you know how to dance? Nod or shake your head. Step on his foot. Shaking your head. Watch me, I'll go slowly. Okay, thank God. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father, especially when the man in front of you is the one you have agreed to marry. His touch is gentle, his every move carefully signaled to be sure that you won't miss a beat. Is this what your marriage will be like? Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bits of exquisite food. Aww, I've worked so hard on flattery and court manners. During a lull in the music, Banyan the Duke of Marie taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, and Janelle, and Danielle, and the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla, and a fierce sportswoman. She is a few years ahead of you at school, and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No Brienne. She said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousin, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. I don't even sense magic. I'm like way behind on my magical studies. You have the most fulsome thanks for the invitation to this event. However, you might wish to spend more time with the scribes before corresponding and writing with other nobles. Some may not appreciate your unique sense of phrasing. It was very polite. It was a very polite way to put things. It was always the greatest of pleasures for me to be in your presence. I look forward to the day when we will no longer have to part. This is so like some all. You can't study everything, but they're gonna just pummel it into you if you don't study the exact right things at the exact right times. Going into the treasury. Accounting, partial success. Explain to the guards that you don't need to visit the treasury in order to get. You need to visit to get an accurate report of the Debane's finances. They waver slightly, but in the end, they stand by your father's commands. Partial success. That's just a failure. Another nice way of putting it. That's a nice way of saying failure.